I'm excited to share you one of my favorite summertime recipes, to the point where it's just something that's in my fridge all the time, and as soon as I run out, I make more. So as you can tell by the ingredients here, any guesses? I have oil, lemons, my wild card here is hemp seed, you'll see, garlic, pine nuts, basil, and a mixture of loose greens here. A little salt and pepper. Yes, I'm sharing my pesto recipe. Like I said, it's something that I make and then I put in a Tupperware, a glass container, keep it in the fridge. And in the summer, either I'll eat it plain with a spoon because I can't help it. Or I like it on top of a whitefish or on top of a salmon or mixed in with a gluten-free pasta. Gosh, it's just so refreshing. And what I like about it is you can adjust the ingredients. You can do it however you want. This is just the way I like to do it. You'll notice that this version is vegan. I don't put any cheese in pesto. I generally don't eat any cheese made from cow's milk. But I don't miss it. If you want to try going free of cheese, but still want that kind of crumbly texture, you could put walnuts in here, either maybe instead of pine nuts or in addition to pine nuts. Let's just get started. I actually like to start with the lemons, because when I squeeze them in, I just like to be able to, catch any rogue seeds that might come through. And then, and then given that there's nothing else already in there, I can kind of, I can fish them out like that. I can fish them out unceremoniously if they were to fall in. And like before I turned on the camera, I did take the knife and kind of scrape out the little seeds that I could see, but there's always more in there. I also have, one of those lemon squeezers that makes life easy. I also have a bunch of little strainers that makes life easy. But when I have my kitchen all set up like this, to make these videos for you, once this is all set up, I can't get back into my cabinets. Like there's literally nowhere to walk. So, that's why you're seeing me not using a strainer or a lemon squeezer, just because I literally can't at this point until we're done. So those are going to get composted. Let's see. I have here a third of a cup of avocado oil. You can use olive oil here. I just like to use a really good high quality oil. I get this one at Whole Foods. Let's do 4 cups of greens. Any green you want. Seriously. It can be spinach. It can be kale. This here is a mixture. I bought one of those Organic Girl boxes. It's a mixture of arugula and baby spinach, whatever. Sometimes I do kale. Then I have here 2 cups of fresh organic basil. I really try to, I try to up level here and buy organic basil. For just such a nice, delicate dish. You don't want to literally be making a sauce of chemicals. So, we get organic when possible. Okay, what else? Your classic pine nuts. This here is about a half cup. And like I said, sometimes I do this with walnuts, sometimes with cashews, because like I walk into the cabinet. I don't walk into the cabinet. I open the cabinet and I'm like, oh no, snap, there's no pine nuts. So whatever, cashews and walnuts are great in pesto. Let me see. This was about 3 cloves of garlic. Yeah, and you don't have to dice them perfectly all the way because the food processor is really going to get them going for you. Oh man, this is like my signature touch here. This is like a scant half cup. It's a little bit less than a half cup of organic hemp seeds. Let's get a little protein punch here. And that little bit of crunch. Oh my goodness. Later I'm going to have this in a sweet pea, spiral, gluten-free pasta, and I'm going to mix it all in here, and we're going to have it with Arctic char. Okay. All right, and then, my usual, I do about 10 of these. That's just sea salt. A little bit of black pepper is optional. You don't really have to. I just like that. All right. And I always have a little bit of extra oil here just in case. Let me get on my step stool so I can see what's happening. I'll just pulse a little bit. This is the Breville food processor. It's an Australian make. Whatever you have. You can even do this. I did this in a Ninja blender for many years before I had this. You can take a look down in there. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I don't like it to get completely, macerated. I do like the chunks. Yeah, so I had done about 1/3 of a cup of avocado oil. You guys know how I measure. A little more. Just make sure that gets in there. Oh my God, that's so gorgeous. Let me see. Hang on. Oh my God, that's going to be perfect. I might add a little bit more lemon. But that's going to be so good over the pasta. Let me know what you all end up putting this on, or whether you're like me and you're just going to be standing in your kitchen on your step stool scooping this out of the food processor. It's a go-to. All right, enjoy.